Hey, Paul. How you doing, Paul? You all right? Right, I think I'm going to have a swig of coffee before I get started. We'll obviously have to wait for people to join. The numbers are creeping up quickly. That's good. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all having a good weekend. And I've got to light a pipe, obviously. I haven't yet had a pipe today, believe it or not. Hey, Josh. Hey, same very rich. Chad. Tidy. Hello, Mike. How you doing? Boris. David Mohammed. How you doing? I rock. I do. Absolutely. You don't want to be between a rock and a hard place. That's faux show. Curmudgeon, how you doing? Raymond Ero. Right, I think I'm going to treat myself to some Blend 131, which I haven't had in a good while. Except I can't see. Oh, there it is. There she be. Where's my 131 pipe? Not you, but you. Signalman Tony from Rhode Island. Cliff Higgins. The doc is in the house. MJ Piper, Andrew Sirigliano. The numbers are getting up. We're getting there. Wait till we've got a reasonable amount of people. I'll show you in a second the pipe that I was working on earlier this evening. This week I've got pipe maker's hands. Took a chunk out of that finger and completely busted that nail with the bed. Very painful, that I can tell you. Garbage Man Piper in the online studio. Dale Piper, ooh, welcome, nice to see you. Don't think I've seen you on One of My Lives for a long time. Boca de Boynton, smashing Gartful. Razvan, haven't seen you for a long time. How you doing? All right, so you want to see the pipe I've been working on, obviously, before we get the show started. So this is a beautiful little apple that I've been working on. Hey, Jordan. And this is a very sort of like a lightweight apple. With a nice little stem. I'm still in the middle of doing it. I haven't finished it yet. But this is my... Hi, Daniel. This is my new style rustication, which I've done it a little bit more even, but at some places not, to make it look a bit thing. It's kind of a rustication to look a bit like a sandblast. No, it's not this pipe that took revenge on my fingers. But in some spots it really does look like a sandblast. I mean, that bit right there. I kind of, when I carved it, I was doing it at an angle, so you know when you sandblast you sometimes get that stepped effect, and that's what I was kind of aiming for. But this should be a very, very nice lightweight pipe. Hey tree. $40 grams. That'll do me. I'm probably actually going to keep this one. I started making it actually for myself. I've been wanting more of a lightweight apple, and hopefully this will fit the bill, but it'll be a good practice for me on the rustication. Pipes and cigars in France, a long time. It sits as well, yeah. Peace Pipe Man. This is how I fill my pipe these days. I let gravity do its business, and I just tamp it towards the end. I find it gives a very good sponginess below, plenty of movement for room for air, and it just works for me. Actually, Mike suggested that I set up some moderators, but to be honest, I've never had a moderator before, and I wouldn't know how to set it up, if I'm honest. I hope that tonight will ensue with civility. I wouldn't know how to do it, Paul. How do I set that up? I'll get into that all, Daniel, soon. You had trolls, yeah. Well, any trolls that I get, I'll just block them. Hey, Bull Moose. 131. This is Solani Blend 131. All right, let me see if I can do that. Add moderator. Paul is now moderator. Ooh. Paul, is your thing showing as moderator? Do you have a are you a spanner? Hey, there he is. So does does that mean that if somebody misbehaves, you can delete them? I assume that's what it's all about. Yeah, so I'm smoking Blend 131, which is Solani. I think I've got a tin here somewhere. Yeah. You can send them home, good stuff. So this is Solani's, it's a Weber Blend 131. This is a Virginia Burley with some stunning malt whiskey, a single malt whiskey topping. And it's not just like some of those aromatics where it's just sort of sugary, sweet, treacly, chemically kind of flavor. To me, to my palate, this tastes of single malt whiskey. And I'm not an aromatic smoker usually, but I smoke this aromatic. And I'm smoking it in one of my own pipes, LCS something or other. Call this a barrel maybe. I really ought to get this sandblasted. The more I hold it, the more kind of the richness sets in the colouring. It really looks like it needs to be sandblasted. I think it might be cool if I keep all of this smooth and just sandblast the pipe, the bowl. What do you reckon? Daniel, I'm sure we'll have a... Thank you, same very. Samey very. You can ask questions, Dan, but we keep it on topic to do with the auction for now. And then once the auction's over, we can have a chat as per usual. And then you can go ahead and ask your questions. En France, oui. Très joli. Jimmy Tobacco's in the house. How you doing? Same. I hope my internet holds out tonight. Would not be a good night for my internet to go belly up. No, this is a pipe that I'm actually working on right now. This is a lovely little apple, and this is my new sort of faux sandblast rustication, which I'm kind of working on developing. And I'm trying to see the first one that I did with that rustication. So this was the first one that I did. I rusticated this last week. This is not my pipe. This is a pipe I bought from the Danish pipe shop. It was a new old stock. And this is kind of the next stage. I tried to make the lines a little bit more symmetrical, but not too symmetrical. I didn't want it to look too false. But you can see the lines there. Bit of a ring, but not completely. Some kind of lines forming there. But I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to be pretending that it's a sandblast. But I wanted it to have that look anyway. And give it a really Danish top on the bowl, a rounded rim. Absolutely, Daniel, but I just don't have a sandblaster, so I can't. So when I get a pipe that's suitable, I send it off to get it sandblasted. Smoking the Ghost. Alright, so just to explain how this is going to work tonight. So I've got various advance bids on the pipes. I've got bids on all of the pipes already. We're going to do the auction in American dollars. Because I think the vast majority of the audience is going to be American. And I'm sure those of you around the world will be able to do the conversion online, on your computers, on your phones, and work out the prices. I can't do the American one. I don't have such a fast diction. Sold. How does the auction work? Well, you bids, you wins, you pays your money, and you get out of here. All right, quite simply, you just comment. You type your bids on your comment. That's going to be the simplest way you do it. If you want to do a silent bid, you've got to drop me an email, lcsbriars@gmail.com. And that's it. But obviously, it would be a lot simpler if you just put your bid in a comment, and we'll give everybody plenty of time to put in their bids. Obviously, I don't want to be here all night, but we'll try and do it as well as possible. Hey, Ben. Not recently. I have been in touch with his daughter, and she was very keen on the whole idea. Obviously, that was a while back, but I haven't been in touch with them recently, no. I don't believe it, my flint. Right, where's me matches? If two bid the same, first to 9 is the high bidder. Fair enough. Look, if people are really close in some of the bidding, you know, it depends on how well the bidding goes. If it goes high enough and we start going up in increments of $10 and $20, then if somebody's really sort of very close and wants to go a $5, you know, I'm not going to argue with that. You know, just to establish the high bid. So initially, certainly, we're going to be starting in $10 increments. And we'll see how we go from there. Yeah, so what I did, Ben, was on several of my videos, what I've suggested to people is that if they want to put silent bids, a lot of people don't want to auction in public. They don't want to bid in public. They don't want people to know what they're bidding. So I've allowed people to do advanced bids, and we'll start at those bids. So if somebody's, say, for argument's sake, I have one person who's bid $100 on each pipe. So I'll start, the minimum price will be $100 on each pipe. There's one pipe that I've got a $200 bid, and I've got two pipes with $250 bids. So they will just start at those bids. No worries, Ben. Payment is due in full, yeah. No. You don't have to pay it the second you bid. Obviously, once you win, as long as you send the payment in a reasonable time frame after the auction, you know, ideally straight after the auction, but if somebody wants to pay it the next day, that's fine as well. Obviously, I'd like to just pass the money on in one lump sum rather than bits and bobs, so I don't want to be hanging around waiting for people to pay. It will be via PayPal, yeah. And if somebody's in the UK, they can do a bank transfer as well. I mean, I suppose technically, yeah, Tuesday's fine. I suppose technically you could do an international bank transfer as well. I don't mind doing that. I'm okay with that. It's better all round. You don't get all the commissions taken off by PayPal. Although having said that, there may be some money lost in the conversion. I'm not sure. So if you pay in PayPal, if you pay in dollars, then I can just pass it over in dollars. If you pay it to me in pounds, then it's going to there'll be a charge for changing it, and then there'll be a charge again for changing it back to dollars for me to send it to the family. So if you're sending PayPal, then obviously send it in dollars, not in pounds. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pipes and Cigars. The only thing which is starting at less is the blade, which is starting at $50. I haven't got a bid for the Dunhill tool. Alright, so I think we're going to make a start soon. And I'm going to keep looking at the email. No, I don't know that tobacco. I've got some HU tobaccos, but not that one. Hey, dude. Is that a sweet English blend, or is it a really smoky one? We haven't started bidding yet, no, just leaving some time for people to join. But we're going to start very soon. Mike is on. Mike said hello earlier on. Cool. Yeah, Mike was very kind amongst several people. Hey, Robert. Cool, I haven't seen you in a long time. Robert Creel, everybody. So that's sweet with Latakia in there, in that blend. Balkan Passion. Let me write that down. All right, Daniel, we'll talk about that later if you don't mind. Paul, if I can ask you to keep an eye on the bids, in case I miss anything, just give me a gentle nudge. Perhaps I will. Hey, Mike, how you doing? All right. It's always Paul's fault. We know that. Right, I need a gavel. Where's my gavel? Right, this will have to do as my gavel. Uncle Phil Seller, how you doing, Phil? Welcome aboard. Okie dokie. All right, we've got 79 people watching. Are we all set? Silent bids to the email address, absolutely. If you don't want to put your main bid in the auction, in the comment section, you don't want people to see what you're bidding, send me an email. I'll be refreshing my email on my screen all the time. In fact, I'm going to open a second window. No, that's not going to do it. I'm going to open Firefox a second time. Email address, yes, you're quite right, is lcsbriars@gmail.com. Hang on a sec. All right, so there's the email address, lcsbriars@gmail.com. Okay. All right, everybody, we're going to start off with my pipe. Hope you don't mind. So, here we have, there's two 9mm. There's mine and Jordan's, I believe, are the only two 9mm. No, I only made one. The idea was that I contacted a whole host of pipe makers. I contacted a lot of pipe makers, and the ones that are being auctioned off here tonight are the ones that contributed, and huge thanks to them, huge kudos to them. I did talk about that in a video the other day, but I do need to say it again, of course. I also want to give a thanks to Dragon Briars, Josh. He made a pipe as well, and sadly it never made it here. And I really actually like his pipe. His pipe was an excellent shape, but it also has his trademark. He posted a few pictures of it on Instagram the other day. It has his trademark rustication, you know, that kind of sunburst dial kind of design. So I was really gutted for him. And apparently during that time when he sent the pipe, he lost a couple of pipes, which is really bad news. So I appreciate that, Josh, if you happen to be watching. Thanks again for contributing, and very, very much appreciated to all the people who contributed. Okay, so this is my version, the 673. This one has a bid of $200 so far, and this one has got a rusticated rim, rusticated body, and a smooth top section. It's the pitched area there, and the smooth shank. This is 9mm. There you go, you can see the drill there. And as I say, this one's got a starting bid of $200. Any advance on $200? 200 US dollars. Any advance, people? $210 from Josh. 210 comes in. Oh, I should say that this one I've also given it a 3-star because of the event. So this is LCS 20 for the year 20. I've put 3 stars on it, and M860 on the. So I've never actually made a 3-star pipe, a pipe that I've stamped 3-star, but I've stamped this one purely for the because it's the Matches 860 memorial pipe, and it's a one-off. There'll never be another with that stamp on it, with the 860 stamp on it. So Cliff Higgins at 250. Thank you very much, Cliff. Any advance on 250? I need to start making some notes here. So remember, obviously, it's not just about the value of the pipe, it's about the cause. We're trying to raise some money. Thank you, Mel. 260 for Mel. I'm doing my salesman shtick now. We're trying to raise some money for the family, obviously. So it's not just about the value of the pipe, although the pipe, of course, is so valuable. It's worth at least double. But I'm not saying you should bid double, but let's raise some good funds for the family. So any advance on 260, please. Any advance on 260 to Garbage Man Piper. 260 Garbage Man Piper. Anybody, any advance. Any advance on 250. 260. Mel. Thank you very much. Oh, you did say 260, didn't you? 260 for Mel Harris on the Internet Studio. 260 for Mel. Any advance on 260? 260 gold match piper, 260 gold match piper, 260 gold match piper, 260 gold match. I can't speak so fast. 270 at Briar Blues. Mike comes in at 270. Any advance on 270 for Mike is at the back of the room at 270, 270, 270, 270. Anybody want 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270? Any advance on 270? Anyone? Starting to lift the gavel. And 280 from Josh. Thank you very much, Josh. 280. Any advance on 280 from Josh? $280 from Josh. At this stage, if anybody wants to, I'll take... Well, we've been going up in kind of tens, haven't we? Yeah, I think we'll leave it at tens for now. $290 from Mel. Thank you very much, Mel. $290 from Mel. I better check the email while we're at it. Yeah, we're all good. It doesn't look like I've got any email bidders at the moment. $290 from Garbage Man Piper. That ain't no garbage bid, that's for sure. $290 from Mel, $290 from Mel, $290 from the Rubbish Man, $290 from Rubbish. Rubbish wants to give us $290, $290 for the rubbish, $290 for the garbage, $290 for the garbage. Any advance on $290, $290 for the garbage, 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 $290, $290, $290, $290, garbage, 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 $290, $290, Mel, 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 studio, studio, studio. Any advance on $290? Whew, how do they do that? I've got to have a pap. Whew. That's better. Where's my ashtray? Peterson 2020, not in the auction. Dirty. I need a garbage man to sort this man out. Cliff, thank you, buddy. Where's my doggone temper? 300 from Matt. 300 from Matt. How you doing, Matt? Not met you before. Hope you're well. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. 330 sweet chicken. Bye bye. All right, 310. Any advance on 310? 310, anybody? All right. I think we're going to call it on this one. 310 going once. Rubbish Man will not be denied. 310 going twice. Sold. Sold to Garbage Man Piper. Next up, I think we'll do one of the Radices. To be honest, I'm not doing this in any particular order. By the way, anybody who wants to send their money straight through, it's boscopiperuk@gmail.com. I'm going to put that in the comments section, in the bucket, not in the live comments, but in the bucket. Okay, so that's in there. The email address is there. So that can be there. If anybody wants to send a donation, they can certainly do that as well. I'm not sort of putting my hand out cap in hand. That's entirely up to you. I'm not going to sort of keep mentioning that. It just occurred to me now as we're talking. If you want to send a donation, you can obviously send it direct to them. I'm not sure right now what the detail is. I'll have to look it up. But if you want to send it, it's probably best you send it direct, actually, because I'm sure there'll be some money lost along the way, commission-wise and exchanges and all of that kind of thing. They're not all 9mm. Only 2 of them are 9mm. So that one was 9mm. This next one is not. Okay, here we go with the next one. So this is a Radice. The person that we need to thank for this is Mike. Mike is awesome, as we know. Mike arranged this from the Radice brothers. He kind of went out on a limb and said it's not him that we have to thank, it's the Radice brothers that we have to thank. And we do. We thank the Radice brothers, but we thank Mike all the more for sorting it out. Mike's awesome, we know that. Thank you very much, Mike. So, this is the tan author-shaped pipe. Absolutely gorgeous pipe. Perfectly drilled. Beautiful pipe. The description on the pipe is Radice Rind, Italy 40, handmade. A beautiful author, classic shape, beautifully done, beautiful dimensions. So this one is 9mm. Sorry, it's not 9mm. Let me just make that clear. This one is not 9mm, it's a regular. I suppose you'd call it 3mm, but I haven't measured it. It's a countersunk on the shank face, countersunk on the tenon face. Beautifully made. It's a normal pipe. Sure is. So, I've had bids of $100. Anybody want to kick off at $150? Before we get to the fact that we're raising money, these would retail at way more than this. So, 105 from Leslie. Let's start at 120 from Mike Buy Blues. 150 from Armchair Piper. Thank you very much. Any advance on 150, please? Or smooth rim. Some nice grain on the rim. 160 from Raymond. Thank you, Raymond. 200 NJ Piper. Sorry, Jason Mouton. 150 is too low now. Welcome, Jason, one of the benefactors of today's auction. Thank you very much. We'll get to Jason's one soon. I do not have more voices than Eric. That's for sure. I don't know anybody who can do my voice as well as him. I can't do it as well as he does. This 131 is mighty, mighty good. 200 from NJ Piper. Is NJ New Jersey by any chance? We're at $200, everybody. So far, an absolute steal for that pipe. Okay, New Jersey Piper. Wildcat Sam 77. One of my first customers. How you doing, Sam? We're at 200 for this gorgeous Radice. A ridiculously cheap price. How are you holding out, Jason? I took my wacky, but this is me normal. It's when I take my wacky pills that I actually sound subdued like I do on other days. Where the English stiff upper lip takes control, don't you know? Any advance on $200? No worries, Sam. Okay, I think we're going to start wrapping this one up at $200. $210 from Brad. Thank you, Brad. $210 from Brad. Absolute bargain. It's still a steal. If this goes for less than $300, I will eat my piece of cake that I've got sitting next to me. $210 to Brad. $210 to Brad. Brad. $210 to Brad. $210 to Brad. Anyone found some 210. Anybody. 220 from NJ Piper. New Jersey in at 220. 220 for New Jersey. 220, 220. Any advance on 220, 220. And NJ Piper on 220. Any advance on 220. 220. Any advance on 220. What ho, chaps? Anyone want to add some more of the green stuff? 230 from Brad. 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 Brad. 230. 232. 230. We're at 230, Matt, already, so you'd have to go 240. $250, NJ Piper. $250 from New Jersey. The PayPal email address is in the comment section of the live video. It's boscopiperuk@gmail.com. $250 for New Jersey Piper. Any advance on 250? Any advance on 250? Any advance on 250? 250 for New Jersey Piper. 250. Just look at the lovely cheekbones on this thing. I mean, it's just gorgeous. Beautiful, shapely. Where are my pills? I think I better put it down before I spoil it. I better take a drink, I think. Peace pipe, man. That is a rustication. That is not a sandblast. That is a Ciroc style rustication. Finish which I made famous, of course. They're all copying me, you know that, don't you? All right, people. We're at 250 for New Jersey Piper. Gavel in hand. 250 for New Jersey Piper. Going once. 250 for New Jersey Piper. Going twice. For this Radice. This is a $300 pipes, people. Don't let it slip away. Smoking KY Piper. Fruity name you've got there. Okay, final call for the Radice Tan at $250 for New Jersey Piper. Sold. Tan, Radice, Bam, NJ Piper. Done. Une autre pipe? Oui? Let's go for Jason Mouton. With this pipe, you get a purple bag. Clearly the highlight. J. Mouton Custom Pipes. The Bayou Guru. I think that's been changed now, Jason. Keep up. This is the only pipe I will ever stamp with the M860 for John. So, a unique pipe sock. Sorry, we're doing the pipe, right? A beautiful, beautiful rendition of the Friday Savinelli, made by an artisan piper. Mark Hugh, an artisan pipe maker. There's lots of imitation matches 860 pipes, many of them coming out of Italy, but they're not real artisan pipes. This is a real artisan pipe. We have a 200 bid from Cliff. He loves purple. Well, you got it. I'm ready to put the gavel down. 200 for the bag. So this is a sandblast, 250 from Barry Blues, straight in. Sandblasted pipe, gorgeous pipe, 275 from Andrew. Absolutely stunning stem. And we have here, this is a very, very close rendition. You got the same oval top, sort of a triangular, rounded triangular shank shape, which is the same as the 673. This is an absolutely stunning stem, Cumberland stem, or brindle if you want to make Mike happy. Handmade, hand cut, everything is all handmade. M860 there, and the JM. The JM, you want the JM on there, Jason Mouton. So there we go, beautiful smooth rim. Say that too often. Hey, he's got a beautiful smooth rim. Hey, where all the bids going? Hang on, I haven't said nothing yet, mate. What's going on, mate? Peace Pipe Man, $300. Well done, old boy. We're at $300 for the Jason Mouton pipe. Any advance on 300, ladies and gentlemen? Time to light my pipe. Any advance? Oh, sorry, wrong pipe. That's the one. $325 from Andrew Sirigliano. Sirigliano, you know what I'm saying? You looking at me, you touch my pipe, I'll bust your chops. I just realised the innuendo of what I just said. You touch my pipe, I bust your chops. Oh dear me. I am English, I promise you. Thank you very much. We have our first payment received. Thank you to the person who paid it. Much obliged. Yeah, it's a J-Man pile. Where's my flipping tamper? There it is, hiding behind the 121. All right, people, so where are we at? Let's get serious. We're at 325 for Andrew Sirigliano. 325 for the Jason Mouton. Matches 860, Artisan 673. if it goes to 400, Jason will send a matching tamper. 335 from Mike at Briar Blues. Mel, Andrew, just go straight in at 400. Come on, let's do this. Come on, Andrew, you can do it. Tight lines, come on. See, you'll catch one less tuna. Don't worry about it. Look at it this way, $65 for a artisan tamper ain't bad neither. You know what I'm saying? Not peers, superiors, if you don't mind. Thank you very much, Andrew. I'm not your peer. Just ask Jeeves, he'll tell you. Well, if anybody wants to bid up between that number, they can do that with it, by all means. Anybody want an increase on 335? All right, let's leave Andrew alone. Not fair. Do it, Andrew. Do it, Andrew. Do it, Andrew. Do it, Andrew. Do it. Here it is again. Yeah, you're right. It's even more beautiful than it was before. There we go. 400 from Andrew. Like I said before, not just the value of the pipe. It is a gorgeous pipe, but it's also the funds that we're raising. Any advance on 400, please, people? Any advance on 400? All right. We're going to lift the gavel. So, the Jason Mouton, 410 from Peace Pipe Man. Good man. I think, Andrew, he's just pushing you up. He's just yanking your chain because he knows you're going to go to 420. I mean, why wouldn't you if you went to 400, right? The tamper and everything. I mean, the tamper, the purple bag, for crying out loud. Ooh, what? Ooh, the card. Don't forget the card. Come on, that's worth another $10. Come on. Come on, $10, come on. Here we go. Come on, guys. Any advance on 410? I'll take $5. Any advance on 410? $4.15, Peace Pipe Man. Thank you very much. It is yours at 410, Peace Pipe Man, but I'll accept the 4.15. Peace Pipe Man, you want to go to 420? Peace Pipe Man outbid himself, and I outdid myself. Come on. The lifetime warranty. Oh, yeah. Okay, people. Any advance on 420? Sorry, 415. I'm getting ahead of myself now. I outbid myself. $4.15, anybody? Ooh. The Jason Mouton Unique. Once only. Matches 860. Friday, Savinelli. This one comes with an extra bonus. You can smoke it any day of the week. Thank you, Ron. Okay, we're at 4:15 for Jason's pipe. Going once. $4.15, and it's with Peace Pipeman at the moment. David, we're not haggling now, we're bidding. All right, you know what? You persuaded me. I'm going to throw in a pipe cleaner, okay? You going to bid another $10? Come on, David. Come on, you can do it. $500 from David Mohammed. Well, I love that. Great bid. James Dumbo, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. Any advance on $500 for David Mohammed? I better take that pipe cleaner out again. Sorry. There you go. If we crack 500, I'm gonna double my entry. There we go. All right. We have the awesome David Mohammed at $500. $500 David Mohammed going once. $500 David Mohammed twice. Lul says same very. $500 David Mohammed sold. David, fantastic bid. Thank you very, very much. That's awesome. Well done. Congratulations. You do have a phenomenal pipe there. PayPal address is down below. Get to it, brother. Definitely a good cause, David. You're absolutely spot on there. Yeah, I think we have broken 1,000. Right, next pipe. You can't see the discretion. What does that mean? The description? Oh. Let me type the address up here. There's the address. That's the PayPal address. Mel, you should have it in your PayPal anyway because you have sent me money before. You may recall you purchased one of my pipes. This pipe is still tacky. I shellacked it earlier on this evening. Sweet chicken vivey. Right, where were we? Next pipe, yeah? Let's put this one away. Oh, I better write down. So, David Mohammed J. Mouton. Oh, you know what? I haven't written down the prices. 500. How much did the NJ Piper go for? Mr. Adjudicator. I mean, I can look back at the comments, but if anybody threw 3.5, thank you. And how much did my one go to Mel for? Mel, what was yours? $260. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. Next pipe. The next pipe is a pipe by Jordan, a Perry pipe smoker, a nice sandblasted 673. There you go, nice sandblast there, all the way around, beautifully done, nicely drilled, beautiful orange swirly stem, either copper or brass. Jordan, if you're there, you can confirm. And that's Prairie Pipe Smoker 34, it looks like. Must be his 34th pipe. And this is M860, and I believe this is a filtered pipe. Yes, this is a 9mm pipe. Thank you, Mogo. Hand cut stem. And this one also comes with a tamper with a green swirly acrylic part. And there you can even, whoa, 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 he's there, look, that's me. Don't he look handsome? Alright, so you got a little bit of pick there as well. So we have a pipe and tamper set. Let me put this one away. Oh, I reflect on lots of things. You would be surprised. You don't know if it would be legal? No, I wouldn't know. I could sell my pipes that way, I suppose. Oh, the 2 pipe cleaners, thank you. A word's a word, you know. No messing. He's getting them 2 pipe cleaners. And he's getting a tamper from Jason, too. There you go, David. You can have a full packet. GQ Tobaccos, British-made pipe cleaners. Stick that in your pipe and clean it. Simon's pipe was 310. Was it 310? Guys, just for future reference, please send the money in dollars, okay? Right, yeah, I think it was 310 and the Radice was 250, yeah? Radice 250. Yes, it was 250. 500 for the Jason Mouton. Okay, fine. All right, so we're on Jordan's pipe. Lovely Rhodesian, round shank, sandblast, nice ring grain. You can see where it comes to a point there. Beautiful. Nice and lightweight. Okay, let's have a bid. I've got a bid started at $100. Actually, let me just double check that. I might be wrong. No, I've got a bid of $250 on this one. Sorry, Daniel. I've got an email bid of $250 for this one. $250. $250, Sam. I'm just going to double check that. $270 from Josh. Cool, NJ. Thank you. Okay, $270 for Josh. Thank you very much. Any advance on $270, people? $270 for Jordans. Cliff, I think, is needing to go to be excused. David Mohammed. Let's have a look. Well, I'm actually using the phone, so unless it pops up on the screen, which it might do in a second or two. Well, thank you, David. I can log on here as well. Bear with. Do. Yes, that's come through, David. Thank you very much. Much obliged. Awesome. All right, let's get into this. So we're at 270 for Josh. Anybody, any advances on 270 on this gorgeous Rhodesian? 9mm for you 9mm out there. And if you're not a 9mm, you can still buy it. You can still put an adapter in there if you want. I can even cement one in there for you, so you've got a permanent regular drill in there. I'll do that free of charge, you know. Any advance on 270, everybody? 270. Any advance on 270 for the Jordan Prairie Pipe Smoker Rhodesian. And this one also says M860, so that's going to be unique. Let me just weigh this, because this really feels nice and light. It's going to be really comfortable. .48, sub 50 is always a great spot. 48 grams. 48 grams, you know. It's worth a lot more than that, you know. It's worth a lot more than that. M860. Are you on the right channel? It stands for matches. 860. Matches. Thank you, Mark. These are all private, unless you're a tax man. Private auctions between friends. It's charity, technically. 280 from Raymond. Thank you, Raymond. Prairie Pipe Shop. Okay. Thank you very much, Midwest. Much obliged. 300 from CMO 5569. Hey, Charlotte's in the house. How you doing, Charlotte? Okay, we back, people? The thing is, Cliff, that my impersonations, as you call them, they just happen right there and then. If you asked me to do it again, it probably wouldn't work. Whereas Eric, he's fantastic. All right, where are we? Paul, where are we with this? Ray at 280, thank you, Paul. Paul doing an awesome job. 300, James says. Let me dial back. 300 is correct. All right, people, I think time to wrap this one up. So we have a 300 bid for this gorgeous pipe by Jordan. And this is a bid by Ray. Gavel in hand. 300 I'm bid for this unique one-off matches 860 Rhodesian. Going once. 310 from Jovan. Jovan, how you doing? I haven't seen you in ages. 310 to Jovan. This is a 9mm pipe, a reminder. We're getting a little bit messy over here. A bit like my brain. 310 for Jovan. Any advance on 310? The bid is with Jovan at the back right of the room. 310 for Jovan. 310 for Jovan. Any advance on 310? Anybody? $325 from CM. Thank you very much. Cute Tampa, yeah. It's cute, ain't it? Easy, cute little Tampa. It's not 9mm, it's 9mm. You got more than 9mm. Come on, Mel. Don't be so. What's the word? Self-deprecating. Nobody builds up a garbage empire like you with just 9mm. Jovan's up at 330. 330 for Jovan. 330 for Jovan. Any advances on 330? Yeah, you're quite right, David. We still have 2 more pipes and 2 more Tabaciana items to go. $350 for CM. Well done, CM. Fantastic. Great bid. $350 at the back of the room. CM. How you doing? Thank you, Jason. You made a great pipe, made a great bid, raised some fantastic funds. Thank you. I can't do an Ali impression, sorry. I'm beautiful. And I don't dance like a butterfly. But I am beautiful. Nobody can touch me. All the best, Jason. Thanks a lot. All right. Let's get this one sorted. All right, so we're at 350 CM. Gavel in hand. CMO 5569 going once at 350 for this beautiful Jordan Prairie Pipe Shop. 350 going twice. Last call. Sold. Well done. Congratulations, CM. Let me write it down in my little black book. CMO 5569. And that went at 350. Am I right? Yeah. CMO for Jordan 350. Congrats, Jordan, as well, for making a great pipe. Well done. Next, let's put this one away. Next up, we have Eric Weaver's pipe. Sea Smokes. Another gorgeous pipe. This is an unstained Rhodesian made in the Frade Savinelli style. Very nice grain. We have a little bit of plateau on the bottom there. It's always good to have some plateau on your bottom. And there we have M860. And we have here Eric something Weaver, EMW. This is not 9mm, and again with the curved shank. In England we call those piles. A plateau on the bottom, that is. Right. Cliff, where's that emoji of yours? Okay, so we have this beautiful, this is a nice hunk of briar. Also a coated bowl, this one. Terrible. Sorry, Dale, did I bring back some memories? Sorry, that was terrible. It was terrible, I agree. Okay. So this beautiful pipe by Eric Sea Smokes. It is a Sea Smokes pipe indeed. Eric has a really wonderful eye for pipe styles, a very unique style of pipe making. I haven't seen anybody else with that kind of style. It's very much his own style, and you definitely get a one-off when you buy one of Eric's pipes. And this one's got lovely dimensions. Very nice made, good lines. Let me see what bids I've got on this. I've definitely got, it's non-filtered, yeah, and I've definitely got 100 bid. Question is if I've got more. Yeah, I've got a bid of 150 on this one. So we're starting at 150 on this one. Any advance on 150, please, gentlemen? $180 from Mike. Thank you, Mike. 200 from NJ Piper. 200 goes to NJ Piper. He was first, Raymond. So you could come in at 220 if you like. You see how I did that? 220, not 210. You see that? Yes, Josh, that would be a great starter for a different 7-day set. Excuse me. 210 from Josh. We're at 220, people. 220 from Raymond. Thank you, Bri Blues. Mike? Any advance on 220, which is currently with Raymond? Raymond Eero Jr. 240, NJ Piper. Thank you very much. New Jersey Piper. New Jersey Piper is on a roll. New Jersey Piper, you can have my email address any day. $250 from Raymond. You can have my email address too. All right, what should I smoke now? A pipe, of course. I really kind of wanted to set fire to this thing, but it's still a little bit tacky, just like me. A little apple I made a bit earlier tonight with my new rustication, like a faux sandblast rustication. But let's not confuse things. The finger is painful. I will smoke it, but I've got to wait till it dries fully, so I'm going to leave it overnight. Yes, Tree, you're absolutely right. We were actually thinking of heading down to a car boot sale tomorrow morning, but I don't think that's going to happen. Hopefully some of them will be open on Monday morning, so maybe we'll make one of those. But I think we're going to be heading to Windsor tomorrow with the family. So I might even make it into Havana House. They got a nice range of pipes there and cigars. Don't tell the missus. Yeah, I have to be early if I'm going to meet Tree. If I'm going to beat Tree, I should say, to any Tobacciana. I mean, you can't beat £5 for an unopened tin of old vintage Balkan Cibrani 759. £5. This one's okay now. It's pretty much healed up. I'm just protecting it because I was making a pipe. But this one is going to take me a good few weeks. That really... Basically, I was sanding a pipe on the lathe and I was being I obviously wasn't concentrating and my finger went too close. It was whacked by the jaws of the chuck and it basically buckled up the nail, so it lifted the whole nail off the bed. Not the whole nail, but half the nail off the bed, with a bit of the bed as well. Don't ask. Blood everywhere. £4, Gordon Bennett. 20% knocked off the price right there. All right, back to the sale. Enough about me. Seriously, this isn't about me. Right, okay. Where are we at? 250, right? 250 for Ray. Thank you, Paul. You read my mind. You read my mind, girl. All right, enough of that. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. All right, 250. Any advance on 250 for the Sea Smokes pipe? 250. 250 with Ray. Ray's got it at 250. 250, Ray, 250. Anybody want to advance on 250? Anybody? 251? Nope. 250 and 50 cents? Nope. A quarter. Add a quarter. 250 and a quarter. Come on. Give us a nickel. Give us a dime. Anybody? Any advance on 250? $250 for Ray. Going once. $250 for Ray. Going twice. People, this is not just about the pipe. I've told you this once, if I've told this a million times. This is about raising funds for Match's family. Any advance on 250? Anyone? Nope. Okay. And for the very third time, sold to Ray at 250. Okay, Ray, the email address is down in the description in case you can't see it. It's boscopiperuk@gmail.com. I'll type it up again. Congratulations, Ray. Thank you very, very much for a wonderful bid. Another great pipe, Artisan Matches 860, heading to somewhere on this globe. I have no idea where you are, Ray, but I'm going to assume that you're in the States. Okay. Next. What we have left is one pipe and 2 bits of Tabacchiana. So, here we have the final pipe, a Radice. Oh yeah, baby. Another author. Boca to Boynton is back in there at 200. Look at that. Gorgeous. A beautiful dark stained author pipe by Radice. Again, courtesy of Mike arranging that. If this was 9mm, I would be bidding on this big time. And you know what? I'm not even ruling it out. I might get it converted. That's just gorgeous. That's amazing. Armchair Piper in at 250. Excuse me. 250 for this absolutely stunning pipe. 260 from Brad. Brad beat you there, Boca. Sorry. The description on this one is Radice 00 Rind, Italy 40, handmade. Fatta a mano. It doesn't say fatta a mano, it says handmade. It's 260 from Brad. Your tan needs a partner. It definitely does, NJ. I would recommend you get in there at 400. Seriously, I would really just nip it in the bud at 400. $300 at Armchair Piper. You got a steal on the last one, NJ. That's faux show. CO, thank you very much. Received. Stefan Skip, hello, hello, hello. Boca folds. Come on, Boca. with that beautiful house you got on the water, with that beautiful boat, the motorboat. Come on, you can do better than this. Sell your dog, for crying out loud. 310 for Brad. John throws in a coffee mug if this gets to 400. Thank you, John. Don't throw it too hard. Not be much left. 310 for Brad. Self-fishing reel, exactly. He's got a gorgeous dog too. Tino, yeah, we got that. We're all good. With the mug, 400. Good for you, Armchair. Well done. That's the way to do it, people. Get your generous wallets out. We're raising some funds for a good cause, not just the value of the pipe. We're at 400, everybody. We're at 400. 600 will get you 2 mugs. The mathematics is way off. Surely 800. Captain Clench, we're on the last pipe, so you made it just in time for the sale. This is the Radice author pipe, author shape. Now, if you ask me, that's how it's done. 320, eat your heart out. This is a stunning pipe, people. You don't have YTPC money, neither do I, Smoking the Ghost. This is way out of my league. Hey. Garbage Man Piper says 500 and I'll throw in a Savvy 673860. Wow. What, one of the stamped ones? One of the ones from Eddie? Okay, well, can I, if it doesn't go to 500, can I put a bid on it? Is it a 9mm version? Mel? Wow, you beat me to it, Armchair. Bugger. 500 for Armchair Piper. Whoa, good for you, man. £500 for Armchair Piper, everybody. It's a 6mm, cool. Phew. Big exhale. If it gets to 600, Stefan Skip is going to throw in some Prince Alberts. Ooh. Oh, masks, sorry. And 2 thick pipe socks. Whoa. Thank you, Stefan Skip. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to throw a spanner in the works here. If it gets to 750, okay, I'm going to throw in this pipe. If it gets to 750 for this pipe, I'm going to throw in one of mine. Okay. Gorgeous pipe. How about that? And a partridge in a pear tree. Three pipes, 2 mugs, 750. Anybody wants to chime in at 750, you can. Not just whoever was the last bid. Paul is definitely earning his money tonight. So let's put that one away. So remind me, Paul, where are we at bid-wise? One of the limited edition Savinelli matches 860 pipes, and you get an LCS pipe. Brand new, smoked. That's a little bit of stain. That's not a what's it called? It's not a pit. This is LCS 20 1 star. All right, so we're at 500 for this pipe, and the offer's out there for 2 extra pipes if we get to 750. $500 for the beautiful Radice Author, going once. $500 for the Radice Author, going twice. Sold. Well done, Armchair. Congratulations. So we have $500 for this beautiful Radice. Well done. Goodbye. Good deal. Not goodbye. Stay. Please don't go. Please don't go. Okie dokie. Right, what we have next is a beautiful vintage Dunhill tool donated by BriarBlues.com with a pick. Perfect for that posterior plateau, and a tamper. PP, get it? Posterior plateau. So funny. Alright, so we have the Dunhill doodah. Look, it even says Dunhill on it, and it's got a white dot. Look, Dunhill. See that? So that's that one. And we also have the Chris Morgan hand-forged flake guillotine. You can cut lots of other things with this, depending on your religion, of course. And it's got his thing branded in there, stamped in, his little logo, and he signed it. Just listen to that. Just listen to that. Just listen to that. For Matches 860, written by hand with his own blood, by the looks of it. So what we have, let me just check the bids. I do have a bid on the knife. I did get a bid on the knife. Bear with me, please. Sorry. I can't see the email right now. I think it was $50 for, it was either $50 or £50. Just give me a sec, sorry about this. I should have written this down beforehand. Very organised, you know me. On one of my social media outputs. MC Gar, how you doing? All right, well, I think it's a reasonable start anyway. We start this. Garbage Man offered another 865 in a separate auction. I didn't see that. Oh yeah, beforehand, yeah. You want me to auction that off, or you're going to auction it? Simon, can I add another Savvy 673 6mm for a separate auction, freight paid by winner? You want me to auction it off, Mel? I should do it now. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you very much, Mel. That's awesome generosity right there. We all know Mel, hugely generous. You should see some of his giveaways that he does. Unbelievable. All right. So, we are auctioning a Friday Savinelli as smoked by the man, Matches, John Harden. As you all know, Eddie from the Pipe Nook has had 860 limited edition Savinelli 673 KSs made with a lucite, exactly the same as what John smoked. And Mel has very graciously offered one to be auctioned off, and Mel will send it direct to the winner. So, what say we start at $150? Any bids on $150? $150 for the Friday Savinelli. The winner will pay the freight. Okay. Flat Cap Piper right in at one. Thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, what's the number of the pipe, Mel? He may not have it to hand, of course. Thank you, Raymond. That's awesome. Same very. I don't know how you pronounce your name, but thank you very much for joining. Enjoyed your company. All right. So we don't have the serial number because Mel hasn't received it as yet. You don't know either how to pronounce it. I think you're on the happy pills too. Okay, so we're at 150, right? Yeah. Okay, we're at $150 for the match 860 Friday 780, and it's with flat cut piper. Any advance on $150? $150, anybody? Flat cat piper at $150. They may have been retailing less, but this is for going to a good cause. 100% of the money goes to the good cause. I shan't say anything more about that. Just look at that grain. So mischievous. You're so mischievous, Simon. Simon, seriously. You're so mischievous. Those who know, know. Those who don't, don't. All right, excuse me for just taking on board some energy there. We've been going for nearly 2 hours and been expending some energy along the way. All right, flat cat piper, $150. Any advance on 150? Come on, guys. I know you can do more than that. I know you can do better than that. Well, I'm happy to chuck in my pipe again. Anyone interested? For an increased pipe? For an increased price, I mean. CMO is in there again at 160. Thank you. $160 for the matches, 860 Friday 780. Any advance? Otherwise, I'm going to call it. It's a steal. 160. Going to CMO 5569 at the moment. For the matches, 860 Friday 780. Going once. Have I said once already? 160 for the Friday 780, courtesy of Mel. We're not up to the Tampa yet, Daniel. Hang fire. $160 for the matches. 860 Friday 780. Going twice. He raises the gavel. Come on, guys. Nope. Sold for 160. Mel, thank you very much indeed for that awesome generosity. 160. And that goes to CM once again. All right, let's go for the Dunhill Tampa. Daniel wants to start the bidding at $20. I think it's a little bit of a low bid. It's a Dunhill Vintage Tampa 3-way tool. Pick, 2-way tool, I should say. and a tamper, all neatly packaged. Of Mike, any ideas? With the white spot, of course. $40 for the tamper from Paul. Yeah, sure, Mel, thank you. Matthew Perring goes for $50 for Dunhill Tampa. $45 from Daniel. Well done, Daniel. $50 from Matthew. Who's Matthew? Matthew Perring, 50. Yeah. 60 from Peaceman Pipe. Sorry, Daniel. You're just a short step behind. Where's the garlic? Right. So, we're at 60 for Peaceman Pipe. Any advance on 60? 70 from David Mohammed. David is back in. Thank you, David. They go for 140 usually. Wow. I assume you mean 75, Daniel. I'm not taking 50 cents. Sorry. $75 from Briar Blues. $75 from Briar Blues. Any advance on $75? 80 from David. Sorry, Daniel. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but it's David's bid. He got in there just before you, Daniel. $85 final for the second time. We're at 100 from Mike at Briar Blues. Well done, Mike. Thank you very much. It could have just stayed in Canada, you know. Sorry, it could have just stayed in Canada, eh? $150 is a deal. Paul says we should be paying $150. This is no joke, Daniel. We're talking serious money here. 110 from Garbage Man Piper. It's solid onyx. So says NJ Piper. Not 150 yen, says Paul. Mike at 120. Thank you very much, Mike. Another Mike from the Bearded Welshman if it gets to 240. Any advance on 120, please, for the Dunhill pipe tool. I don't think there's any mark in the pipe world that is as famous or as storied as Dunhill. I wonder why. Oh, it's English. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, I don't want the price to go down. But, yeah, okay. Dunhill, everybody. $120 currently going to Mike. Any advance on 120, everybody? The gavel comes out. Gavel goes back down. Mike says that he doesn't think these tampers are made any longer. They certainly won't be made this way. That's faux show. Mike took great care to clean this before he sent it to me. Thank you, Mike. I got some Canadian ash here. Hey! Andrew Sirigliano comes in at 130. Hey, 130. Hey. Okay, 130. Any advance on 130, please? Let's wrap this up. 130, anybody? 130. The three amigos for the tamper. I'm not sure what you mean there, Mike. Tacos, anyone? That's curmudgeon piper, isn't it? Okay, so there he is. Mudge is still in the house, mudging it in the background. All that's left for me to do is show you my elbow. Ugh. 150 from Garbage Man Piper. Thank you, Mel. They certainly do, Chad. I can't get my Al Pacino voice going, I'm afraid. Oh, every time I think I'm out. No, that's a bit Canadian now with the O. They pull me back in. No, that's not. That's not. That didn't work. Right, so where are we? Mel at 150. Yup. Mel at 150, everybody. Mel at 150 for this gorgeous Dunhill pipe tool. Going once. Mel's already getting that Garbage Man Piper dealing and wheeling and dealing going on in the background there, trying to cut a deal with the Italian. $150 to Mel. Going twice. And $150 going to Mel. Garbage Man Piper in his internet studio. Sold. Congratulations, Mel. Tampa, and it went for 150. Okay. Right, we're on the final hurdle, people. I'm kind of flailing here, as you might have told. Okay, final item. We have this gorgeous knife, guillotine, flake cutter, call it what you will. It's a beautiful piece of engineering, very sharp, I warn you that. Make sure you keep this in its handmade leather sheath. This is an awesome piece of kit. It's rugged, it's unique, it's genuine. I don't know how much he sells them for on his website, probably something like $120, $150, something like that. But it's signed by Chris Morgan for match 860, signed in his own blood. I mean, it's red, so there you go. A Dunhill Nightcap, Murray Production 10. We'll do that in a second, Peace Pipe Man. Thank you very much. That's awesome. So, $100 for the knife from Boca. We're on the last item, NC Piper. $100 for this beautifully hand-forged blade, razor sharp. 125 Captain Clench. I'm not going to use it to show you how sharp it is because I want it to arrive to you brand new. And really, being that it's signed, you probably don't want to use it. It's a collector's item now. You know what? That's no joke. I reckon you could shave with this. It is really, really sharp. Okay, so any advance on 125? Currently with Captain Clench. Hey Boris. For £125. That's an absolute steal. $130 from Art, right in at the 11th hour. Welcome, Art. You missed all the fun. Unless you've been lurking in the background. It's dollars, yeah. Dollars, sorry. Did I say pounds? $130 with Artie. Any advance on 130? $130. $130 going to Art. $130 going to Art. Any advance on 130? 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130 going to Art. 130 going to Art. Art. 130 for the blade. Any advance on 130? The gavel comes out. 130 for the blade. 130 going to Artie's place. Going once. 130 going to Artie's place for the beautiful Chris Morgan. Signed. Going twice. Anybody? We're raising money for a good cause here, people. It's worth more than that. I think he sells them for this kind of money, so you've got to be worth a little bit more going to a good cause. Anybody want to bump it to 150? Okay, I'm going to sell. 130. The Chris Morgan Tobacco Blade. Sold to Artie's place. 1:30. Sorry, Peace Pipe Man. That's gone at 1:30 now. I've got to respect the gavel. Gentlemen. Oh, we got a tin of tobacco, right? You still want to go for that? Peace Pipe Man? I'm sorry, Peace Pipe Man, you missed the gavel. The gavel went down at 1:30. It is now sold at 1:30. Sorry. Yeah, the auction's done, Peace Pipe Man. The blade's gone. The blade is sold. Unless Artie wants to reopen the auction. But it's sold. Peace Pipe Man, do you still want to sell that tin of tobacco? Still going on at 1:40. All right. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, Peace Pipe Man, what's his name? Your screen. Refresh it. He was in before the gavel. Did anybody else get that? If you guys saw that before the gavel, I'll reopen it. Fair's fair. You were in before the gavel, Peace Pipe Man? Art, you okay with this? If I reopen the bidding? Peace Pipe Man, please refresh, because you're taking time to respond. Art, you okay with me reopening this for the blade? At the end of the day, we can raise a little bit more money. Yeah, I tend to agree, Paul. We kind of always said that depending on the comments, whoever gets in first, and to me, on the comments, he may have a delay, but it's impossible to work it otherwise. Like, I've got to go by the comments. Look at the timestamp. Hang on. I want to be fair here, so. I don't have a pipe. I don't have a timestamp on it, on mine. I don't see a timing. I mean, I've got. Yeah, I mean, the bid came up on the screen after the gavel, at least on my end, certainly. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it as it is. Peace Pipe. I'm sorry about that, but otherwise it's impossible for me to adjudicate it. I've got to go by what's on the screen, and that's what it is. All right, so it goes to Art at 140. Thanks, everybody. Peace Pipe Man, if you're still willing to sell that tin of tobacco, I'm more than happy to auction it. It's a tin of 965 from the Murray era, so a nice bit of age on there. Peace Pipe Man, where do you want me to start the bid? It's your tin, so... Oh, is it 130 for Artie? Yeah, it was 130, I'd already written it down. All right. $75. Okay. The shipping, if you're happy to send me shipping, I'd certainly appreciate it. It'd be $15. Well, it's usually £15, but I'll have to see how much it all comes to. I'll make a contribution towards the shipping overall, but I'll probably just take some amount for the shipping. But if you want to send the shipping on top, that would definitely be appreciated. For me to send to the States costs somewhere between £12 and £15. So that you're looking at around $20, that kind of thing, from the UK. But Peace Pipe Man says that he's going to ship it, and he'll pay for the shipping from his end for the tin of tobacco. So anybody want to put in a bid at $75 for a Murray's Era tin of Dunhill 965? I'll tell you what, I'll put in a bid. I'll start off the bid at $75. How about that? $75 for the 965 Murray's Era from Peace Pipe Man. You're very kind. Thank you very much, Art. Well, I'll refresh at my end. Hang on. There's my bid. 75 for the 965 Murray's Era from Peace Pipe Man. Any advance on $75? $75 going to me. Aww. James, seriously? I assume it's an unopened sealed tin. Peace Pipe Man, please confirm, but I'm sure it is. I ain't paying no $75 for a tin. Sealed tin. Cool. Thank you very much, Peace Pipe Man. $75. A tin of 965 Murray's Era Dunhill tobacco, an English blend, Latakia Rich. With age. Imagine how mellow it would be, how sweet and mellow it would be. My juices are flowing freely. Any advance on 75? I feel a little bit biased here, so I'm not really. You guys let me know when I can put the gavel down. Any advance on 75? Come on, guys, this is the last item on the bill. $75. $75. 75 of the greenbacks. Any advance on 75? Any advance on 75? You want me to win it? That's very, very kind of you. Any advance, anyone? Just let me know when I can start bidding out. I'm going to wait for somebody to tell me. I'll leave it to Paul. Paul, you let me know when I can start raising the gavel. I don't really want to bring it down on my own. $75. Any advance on $75 for the Dunhill 965 is sure to be delicious. given its age. How old will it be for Murray's era? It must be 20 years, something like that. All right. Going once. All right then, people. $75 going to LCS Briars for the 965. Sealed tin. Going once. $75 for the 965. Going twice. Sold. I won something. Ooh. Thanks very much, everybody. Well, we've been going for, what have we been going for? 2.5 hours almost. And we've raised some decent coin. Anybody got a total? Are you serious? 2.5 grand? Wow. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you to all the people who contributed. Fantastic. Thank you, Peace Pipe Man, for the tobacco. Thank you, Paul, for your adjudication. Did a great job. And it was a very, very enjoyable evening. I got a little bit out of control at times. All in a good cause. Well, I think we're going to call it a day. I think we'll leave it there. Thank you very, very much, everybody, for joining. It was a great auction. We raised some good money to go to the family, which is awesome. And it hasn't cost any money because everybody's donated their pipes. So really, really huge credit to the YTPC, as always. It's always fantastic when we get together to do something like this. So fantastic. Thank you very, very much. So I'll try to get as many names in as I can. Boris the Piper, Garbage Man Piper, Gamecock Piper, NJ Piper, Tony 513, James Thumbo, Paul the Piper, Smoking KY Piper, Booker to Boynton, Armchair Piper, Pipe Tree, Charlotte, Reed Bender, David Mohammed, thank you for your awesome bid. Jordan, repeating myself now. Raymond Ero Jr., thank you for joining. CMO, thank you for your bid. Bearded Welshman, thank you for your mugs. NJ Piper, and everybody else. Still 68 people watching, so thank you all, guys. Thank you, Mike Briar Blues. Thank you, Andres Rigliano. Thank you, Daniel Leslie. Thank you very much. You all did great. Thank you very much indeed. Great job as the bailiff. Yes, indeed. Yes, we should really play the national anthem now, shouldn't we? Ba, 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 bum, bum. Ba, 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 bum, ba, bum. God save our Queen. I don't know the words. La, da, da, dee, da, dum. Da, 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 dee. know some of the words, but right. Nighty night.